In this video, we're going to go through a test purchase and we're going to look at customer data. And here's our page right here. It's in my site list. So I'm going to go all the way to the right hand side and I'm going to click more options and I'm going to choose publish and then OK. And you'll see once it's published that the color of the text has changed to blue. That means if I click on this, I'm going to go straight to the live version of the site. So I'm going to go ahead and click on it. And this is our live version. And as you can see, I've got the login button up here. So if I had already gone through the purchase process, I could actually log in. I haven't purchased yet, so let's go ahead and click the Purchase Now button, and that should take us to the checkout page. And then from here, I'm going to click Next, and I'm going to put in the information to register. So I've put in my email, my name, and I've put in my password and then confirm my password. And now I'm going to click Register. And this creates an account in the background. But that account is restricted. It's not going to give me access to the protected area. It won't do that until I go completely through the purchase process. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to click Buy. And I'm accessing my PayPal account. And remember, this has to be a separate PayPal account, a different one than the one you set up in the payment manager, because you need two separate accounts. One account is receiving a payment and the other account is sending in the payment. So you have to have two accounts to be able to go through a complete test. I'm going to click Login and I'm just going to pay with my balance and click the Pay Now button. And now this has been paid. And I have a Return to Merchant button. And the way we set up the thank you page was that when we're through with our purchase, we're sent to the thank you page where our digital download is at. And that is inside that protected area. So what should happen when I click this button is I should go to the protected area, to the thank you page, and I should be able to download my digital product. So let's go ahead and click that button and see if we can get in. So we made it to the thank you page, and I can click this button and it will automatically download that file that I added. And it's just a PDF. When I'm finished, I can just close that PDF. And we've gone through the complete process of purchasing our product and getting to the thank you page so we can download it. But I do want to show you one more thing. What happens if you have a person that registers and they try to access that area even though they haven't paid for it? So let's go through that example and we'll see if it works and we'll see if they get access. So let's go ahead and test it and see if they register but they don't purchase, will they get access to that restricted area? So I'm in the sales page and I'm going to click Purchase Now, and here's my checkout. So I'm going to click Next. And I have the registration information, so I'm going to put my information in. And I've got my information in there, and I'm going to click Register. And now I'm registered for an account, but I'm not going to purchase. So I'm going to go back to the home page. And when I go back to the home page and it loads, it's going to show me as logged in because I just registered. So I'm going to log out. And now I'm going to see if that login button will take me to that restricted area like it should if I bought, but since I didn't buy it, I shouldn't get access. So I'm going to log in and I'm going to put my information in and I'm going to click Login. And it tells me access denied. So it's working in the fact that it will not let me access that area because I did not go through the purchase process. So what happens if I go through the purchase process? So let's go ahead and check that out. So that particular user had been access denied. Let's go through the Purchase Now and Next. And it still has me as logged in as that user. So I'm going to click Buy. And I'm going to pay with my PayPal balance and Pay Now. Everything is paid, so I should be able to get into the restricted area now where I couldn't before because I had not paid for it. So let's go Return to Merchant. And now I have access to the thank you area where I can download the product that I just purchased. So we've covered how to create a sales page for a digital product, create a checkout page, a membership area, and a thank you page to deliver the product. And we've set everything up so that you could test your purchase. Now let's jump into the editor and take a look at where we can look at the information about our customers and who's registered. So I'm going to go back into the HTML editor, and in the HTML editor I'm going to go to the double gears and user management. And here is where I can see all the users that have registered on my site. And if there's any new ones, I just click the refresh and I can see if there's any new ones that have registered. When I take a look at their name, if I scroll all the way over to the right hand side and click the magnifying glass, I can see the information that I have about them, and I can export that information if I want to. Then to look at the purchases, all I need to do is go to the shopping bag and click Sales Manager, and in there I can see everyone that's made a purchase and if that purchase was completed. And I can also click Show Details, and that gives me a little bit different version of the same information, and I can click a printout of that information. So now we've gone through the complete process of setting up a digital product. We did the sales page, we did the checkout page, we did the membership area with the thank you page, and we were able to access the user manager area and the sales manager area.